This is Concetta D'Emma. You can call me Conchi, and welcome to the second hangout. In the first one I've talked to you about my new project, Unconventional Hotels, and with the claim, just be yourself. And my mission, it's to help people with these three purposes: help them to respect and value the environment, people and animals. And for the first time in their history, hoteliers has to know they have a social responsibility. So today we're gonna talk, as I promised you, about the 3 golden rules and how to have a successful bio or organic breakfast, and with these golden rules, okay? And let's see which are these 3 golden rules. First one, you have to have quality organic products and suppliers. The second one, it's training staff. Your staff has to be trained in this way. And the third one, and it's very, very important, and sometimes you forget about it, you have to have a good, green and unconventional communication, online and offline. So let's talk about the first one. Quality, good product, organic product and suppliers. Well, what does it mean, organic farming, organic products, organic food? Well, you have to know, first of all, it's not a different word, it's a different way to produce. For example, there are some benefits, there are no chemical or synthetic stuffs when farmers have to produce vegetable or fruits, for example. No GMO, no genetically modified organism. And they utilize also renewable resources, and they defend also farmers' right. Just to know something. And I want to tell you something, just be open, because maybe lots of you are thinking, I don't believe in organic food, organic farming. Okay, I don't tell you it's good or bad, it's your choice, like I've chosen. Just be open, to be curious, and let's try and go to these farmers and let's talk to them. Let's see how it works, this kind of agriculture. Just be open and curious. And what could be the message for your client, for your guest? Well, you can tell them we'll take care about you, about your health, about your body, and maybe you can choose also this different way to eat also when you come back home. Why not? You have to know, lots of people have no idea about organic foods or organic farms. Well, you can tell them, you can involve them too. And let's talk about now, and it's very important, about the training staff. The staff has to be trained. What does it mean and why is so important? Well, all your staff has to be trained in this way. They have to know, it doesn't matter if you are a receptionist, the owner or waiter or a food and beverage manager, whatever. You have to know the difference, for example, between a celiac, a vegetarian, a vegan people, and so on. Why? Because if you lie to people and if you use just this kind of food just because it's something like fashion, it's green marketing strategy, you think your guests will be paying more for you. People feel if you lie, if all your staff, if all your hotel lie to them, it's like someone lie to you. You feel it, don't you? So it is called greenwashing. Greenwashing, it means you lie to them. You just use this kind of stuff to make some publicity, and it doesn't work. You will fail, and it will be a big flop. It's like a run. So be current, please. And well, the third one, I remember you, communication, okay, online and offline. These 3 golden rules, both all together, they will help you to increase your brand reputation. And staff, it's very important for that. It's important also the communication. We'll talk about the offline now. Let's talk about the buffet, as we are talking about the organic breakfast. why it's so important to communicate on your buffet? Because if you have, for example, a cake, and I'm lactose intolerant, or I'm vegan or vegetarian, I need to know what does it contain, what ingredients are in. For example, which kind of eggs do you use? Are they organic or not organic? Where are they from? Or, for example, if there is the milk inside, or which kind of sugar. Just a few examples, I'll give it to you. And what about the communication online now? We're talking about the website. Well, you remember I'm the project co-founder of the first environment-friendly hotel chain in Italy. So during these 7 years, I've experimented something that shocked me. I've seen thousands and thousands of websites, hotels from 1 star to 5 stars, or good tourism, wellness resort, whatever. And maybe the 95% of hotels don't communicate the value of their breakfast online. It's incredible. Even though they have it, they don't communicate it. I can't believe it. With the communication, with the products and suppliers, and with your staff, you will communicate coherence to your public, to your guests, to your client. And without coherence, you will fail. Remember it. And on the website, it's like a business card, and you also have to think about how to write in the best way your organic breakfast, and you have to make pictures, good picture, because 95% of pictures are very bad on websites. And the secret word for me is involve. You have to involve your team, your guests, and your suppliers, and also the citizens. You don't have to forget it. And remember, all these rules, golden rules, will help you to increase your brand reputation online. And I have an idea on how you're scared about your brand reputation online. You don't want people leave negative feedback, for example, on TripAdvisor or whatever else. And you have to remember, I also like to think about 3 emotions. Your guests have to know when they arrive to your hotel. They have to feel this kind of emotion and words. Eat, taste, experiment. They have to eat, they have to taste what they eat, and they have to experiment. They will know something new that never discovered, and you will help them to discover a new kind of breakfast that they've never had before. And you have to communicate it online, offline, and with the help of your staff. I have a new message for you hoteliers, and it is like a claim: feed your mind. Why I thought about this kind of claim? You remember, for unconventional guests, I have just be yourself, because they have to be themselves. For you, feed your mind, because you know we have in Italy, in Milan, the Expo 2050. Feed the planet, energy for life. This is the item. In the next hangout, we'll talk also about the Expo 2050. But remember, the Expo 2050, it will be only the start, not the end. You have to start right now. Well, you have to start maybe a few years ago, okay? But you can do it right now, and you have to think and to look forward after the 2050. This is very important, and you have to feel it with all your team, with all your staff. I used to play soccer, for example, and what I've learned is you need all singular player to put the ball into the net, and alone or just with, if you are 2 or 3 good players, you don't go anywhere. I hope it will be very clear for you. And well, I'm looking, for unconventional hotels, looking for unconventional guests, and looking for unconventional results. So let's see, and let's talk about the Expo 2050 in the 3rd hangout. Thank you very much. Feel free to contact me, and I'll give you my email, unconventionalhotels@gmail.com, and have a look on my website, unconventionalhotels.com, and it's work in progress, but keep in touch. Thank you.